Hi everyone, another tip for well-being in lockdown. I just thought I'd expand a little bit about my first video on routines. If you're anything like me, whenever I get a new idea about doing something, I tend to go at it 100% with the best of intentions. And so maybe you came up with a hour by hour or even half hour by half hour breakdown of what your ideal routine in lockdown would look like. And probably by now, this far in, you've realised that that's not going to work. Unless you're a very, very disciplined and structured person, which some people are, you probably need something a little bit simpler. So I wanted to talk today just about rhythm. Okay, it's another way to think of routine, but rhythm more has a sense of a pattern that repeats. And so I think an easier way to think about how to structure your time in lockdown is to think about your day in 4 main blocks. The first block happens once you're ready to start the day. Then that ends at about morning tea time. After that, the second block starts, which goes to lunch. After a lunch, hopefully shared with other people, again, where you clear all the dishes and leave everything tidy, you have the first afternoon block, then an afternoon tea slot, and then a 4th block after that. The evening, I think in our evenings we probably tend to have a similar sort of pattern to what we'll be following in lockdown anyway, which is watch a movie, look at something on tech. That probably won't change. But I think if you just think about 4 blocks, that's kind of an easy pattern to stick to. And in there you should probably have some kind of walk or getting outside, some kind of extra project that you're taking on during this time when we've got this time on our hands, some kind of exercise. Okay, that couldn't be the time when you go outside, or it could be a separate time. And if you do exercise by going outdoors, then maybe a separate walk is also really good and healthy for you, and another one of your blocks. And then of course you need one of those blocks probably is your downtime. For you boys, that's probably going to be playing games on tech, etc, etc. But don't use any more than 2 of those blocks for just enjoyment or playing tech, boys. If you want some downtime, a really good idea is swap out one of those blocks for some reading. I know some of you guys enjoy reading and some of you don't. But if you can find a decent book in your house somewhere, something at your level, something you might enjoy, reading is a really great habit to get onto. So can I encourage you to do that with one of your blocks? In terms of this extra project, for me, I've got, I know, different cupboards around the place and places in the garage and things that I know are full of junk that I've thrown in there over the years and thought, I'll sort that out later at some point. Well, guess what? What a great time to sort out all those areas that we thought, well, I'll fix that, sort that one day. Others of you may have other projects that you want to get on. Maybe you've wanted to always learn how to change the oil in your vehicle, or you've wanted to learn how to knit, how to play an instrument, how to do some coding on your computer. What a great time to use one of those blocks each day to just chip away at a little project. So that's my thoughts. I hope that you are keeping well. If I can be of help in any way, please feel free to leave a comment on this YouTube clip or contact me through school email ben.arcus@trinityschool.nz.